what do you have to really understand, okay, about colouring is its significance, okay, whereby what is most striking about the colouring exchange is the ritual and ceremonial aspects. Okay, the real mechanism which drives the network of social relations between the islanders. The economic function of the exchange is actually downplayed, okay, because the islanders produce more or less the same goods. Okay, for example, the yam, fish, swine, and coconut. Okay, so what is highlighted is the exchange of prestigious items. Okay, that is the bracelets and also the necklace that are made from the seashells. Okay, so you can see the colouring map, okay, in the slides here. Okay, so in this map, it shows the movement, okay, of the bracelets and also the necklace. Okay, so from one island to the other island. Okay, so these seashell objects will be passed from island to island, and after some time, the objects will return to its islands of origin. Okay, and from there, the cycle will be repeated. The colouring connects distant islands through economic and also ceremonial ties. Okay, and at the same times, okay, it also related to the political implications. Okay, when the trading partner exchange gives, this indirectly ensures harmony and peace, okay, between the islanders. Okay, so moreover, the colouring has socio-cultural significance, okay, because it establishes and maintains social relations, okay, besides preserving the tradition, myth, folklore, and history associated with the seashell objects. Okay, so that is why if you want to relate the practice of colouring here, we can see the concepts of memorandum of agreement or any ties that related to the economic cooperation between one place, one country to another country. Okay, so it is very symbolic in nature by using just bracelets and also the necklace that are made by the seashells. Okay, and the next one, the balanced reciprocity here. Okay, we have discussed about the significance of the colouring practice. Okay, so I hope that you really understand what are the significance of this colouring practice. Okay, the last one on the negative reciprocity. Okay, this one, when there is the word negative, of course, this is something that is not favorable to the people. Okay, so the exchange of goods between parties who attempt to take advantage of each other. Okay, everybody here is only interested in maximizing profit and minimizing loss, which naturally results in deception, trickery, and conflict between them. Okay, so this relationship is not built on foundations of altruism or social responsibility. Okay, because it is motivated by individual self-interest. Okay, as such, negative reciprocity is common among enemies and also the total strangers. Okay, this relationship is not built on foundations of altruism and social responsibility, right? Okay, so that is why it is known as the negative reciprocity. Okay, and then the redistribution. Okay, so how we want to relate redistribution with the system of exchange? Redistributions here referring to the goods that are channeled to a center and then redistribute, okay, based on certain rules and regulations. Okay, so the process involves two levels. The first one is either channeling of goods and services to a center, and the other one, redistributions of those goods and services to society. Okay, so basically there are three types of redistributions. The first one is tribute, second is big man, and also the third one is potlatch. Okay. Okay, tribute is where in a society that they do not use money as commodity. Okay, and it is customary for its tribal chiefs, okay, to be showered with food and other goods. Okay, so this will then be redistributed to society in the form of big feasts. Okay, so the giving of tributes serves to redistribute goods to society while acknowledging the political power of the tribal chiefs, okay, and consolidating social solidarity within the tribe. Okay, and usually tributes work in favor of the higher classes, okay, because they usually get the largest share. For example, the Nyoro in Uganda, okay, they practice the tribute system. Okay, big men, okay, whereby redistribution is not handled by tribal chiefs but by big men. Okay, so who are big men here? Big men are those who possess the following skills and attributes. For example, persuasiveness, generosity, eloquence, diligence, and also physical fitness. Okay, so unlike tribal chiefs who are usually unproductive, okay, tribal chief usually just a boss, okay, but big men work hard to gather surplus and encourages their followers to do the same. Okay, so they are very, very much respected by the people. Okay. Okay, so big men commonly found in Melanesia and also Papua New Guinea. Okay, so given the generosity is emblematic of big men, okay, they will usually restrict themselves from eating too much for the sake of holding the feast. Okay, so this is because the status of big man is dependent on the size of the feast, his generosity, and also his hospitality. Okay, the other one, potlatch. Okay, potlatch is a form of redistribution which exemplifies the prestige economy, just like the big man system, where people gain status and prestige by redistributing their wealth in the form of feasts and also giving gifts. Okay, for example, the Kuakil, okay, in British Columbia. Okay, that is the classic case example of potlatch. Okay, for the Kuakil, status is something that is highly regarded. Okay, so potlatch is a ceremony where the tribal chiefs will declare their ancestral rights, okay, privileges, and social status to the rest of society. Okay, so the ones making these grand claims will also hold a big feast and give away gifts to his guests. Okay, so these gifts serves as payment to the guests for attending the potlatch and witnesses the generosity of the host. It is not unusual for the other tribal chiefs to feel envious, okay, of the status gained by the host, resulting in them requesting a return potlatch, okay, of usually greater proportions. If only modern people who also be competitive when it comes to giving away their wealth to the public for the sake of usually when they give wealth, it is just to gain their higher status. Okay. Okay, now we want to discuss about the market system. Okay, the other system of exchange is the market system, where goods and services are bought and then sold using money. Okay, so this is totally different with redistribution. The value of an item or service depends on the principle of supply and demand. Okay, and compared to other systems of exchange, is either reciprocity or redistribution, the market system places less stress on personal or political or kin relations. In other words, the market system is more business-like. Okay, it is business-like in nature because the parties involved are more interested in maximizing profit than maintaining their social relations. Okay, in the market system, okay, it is frequently practiced in developed societies, okay, usually, which have plenty of surplus and complex divisions of labor. Role specialization in modern societies results in the diversifications of goods and services, okay, and this encourages exchange to happen in the market. Okay, we can see the difference with the pre-modern societies, okay, like hunting and gathering societies, whereby they do not accumulate enough surplus to actually practice a market system. Okay, so to conclude what we have discussed, okay, for this topic, okay, so by now we have identified that the difference between economics and also economic anthropology, whereby economics, we study how production, distribution, and consumption happen in the context of modern industrial society. But economic anthropology studies also the same thing, okay, the system of production, distribution, and consumption, but it is not only within the industrial societies, but also focus on pre-industrial societies. Okay, and then we have learned just now how different societies have developed their own rules for the purpose of distributing resources. Okay, so the societies that we discussed just now, okay, are the hunting and gathering societies, okay, the pastoral societies, horticultural societies, and also the agricultural societies. And we have learned about the variety systems of exchange in society, whereby it is important to serve, to redistribute surplus, and also to diversify goods and services that circulate in the society. And okay, according to Carl Polanyi, he divides systems of exchange into 3 systems. The first one, reciprocity. Second, redistributions. And the third one is market system. Okay, so I hope that, okay, you managed to understand about the systems of exchange. Okay, and you try to relate how system of exchange related to the systems of productions that we have learned just now. Okay, so till we meet again for the next tutorial. Okay.